Welcome back. It is 5:14 here this morning. Let's do a quick little recap on the big time rains we saw across the area from what was Tropical Storm Arthur. And some of us did get a lot of rain, others didn't get much at all. And we knew this was going to happen, but where it all set up was really interesting. Here is what it looks like. I had to go in and change the color scale of our map again because those areas up around Avoyelles Parish, some areas picked up 30 inches of rain yesterday. I mean, historic rain totals. Here across southeast Louisiana, we had the band move from Houma up through New Orleans. That dropped anywhere from 4 to 8 inches for most places, and then up towards St. Tammany, and especially over into South Mississippi. That is where the hot spots were. Again, it was around the Pearl River area. It was around the Hancock County area where some places picked up nearly 20 inches of rain. So all the rivers over in South Mississippi are going to stay extremely high through the next few days. All the rivers in Louisiana are cresting or are already falling. And the good news is a lot of the heavy rain did miss the watersheds for some of these rivers in Louisiana. So that is the good news. Unfortunately, the bad news, we've got some chances for storms here the next few days. I've got a chance of rain today and tomorrow, and I am going to watch for some heavy downpours. Unfortunately, the ground, with it being so saturated, it just won't take much for us to get additional flooding or maybe some additional river flooding. There's not much happening this morning, but what I think will happen later this afternoon, this old boundary north of us, it's likely going to produce some storms later in the afternoon, which means our storm threat really doesn't come until later in the day. And we're talking this evening, there could be some heavy storms rolling through. There's about a 50% chance you see these, but some of these will be heavy. Some of these will likely lead to additional flooding. So anywhere from New Orleans to the north shore of Mississippi has about a 50% chance of seeing those storms later today. I think tomorrow for your Saturday, we've got an even higher chance of storms. Here we are Saturday afternoon, downpours popping up. I did issue a weather impact alert for Saturday as well because that could lead to additional flooding. So we'll be watching that for your Saturday afternoon. Other story today is the heat. The dew points yesterday were in the low 80s. That is about as muggy as you can get up here on the northern Gulf. The air was so heavy. It's going to be heavy again today. It will probably feel close to 110 on average, but it's possible that some places feel like 112 or even hotter. So please be careful in the heat. I know some of you are going to be out there in the yard picking up limbs and doing debris cleanup today, but heat stroke is a real concern the next few days if you're going to be out and about. By the way, nothing else coming our way in the tropics. That's what's left of Arthur. A little low chance that it becomes a low pressure off the East Coast as it moves away from the U.S. So goodbye. Our 7-day forecast, scattered storms with weather impact alerts today and tomorrow. I do want to watch out for more flooding rains. It's not going to be widespread, but it certainly is a possibility. Sunday for Father's Day, 92 with a 20% chance of rain. And then next week just brings hot and mostly dry weather in the 90s. Our marine forecast has seen big improvements. The winds have finally been dying down. They'll continue to die down through today. We're not expecting any significant winds this weekend, just watching out for storms. High tides for your Friday are later in the afternoon and early evening, and low tides are happening about right now.